let's have a chat about my favorite bag. Well, you know, all my bags are favorites, but really the one that always caught my eye back in 2007 is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. The Neverfull from Louis Vuitton has been talked about so much on my channel because this is the very first bag that I saw in Europe when I was over there with one of my ex-boyfriends on a trip. And I just noticed the bag. I liked the style, I liked the shape, had no idea what brand it was. So today I'd like to talk to you from a different point of view on 5 practical reasons that everyone should and can own a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. If you've never joined me before, my name is Jennifer. I absolutely love handbags ever since I was little. So this is what my channel's about. Occasionally I'll sprinkle in little unboxings. So if you haven't ever subscribed, please do so and hit the like button. I appreciate it, and always hit that notification bell so you know when I've uploaded my next video. Louis Vuitton made this Neverfull bag back in 2007. So in 2007, I happened to go to Europe and saw the bag over there. I have it in 2 different prints. So why should everyone, and why can everyone own one? There are a lot of fake bags out there, the Louis Vuitton fake bags. I'm not talking about getting a fake one. Get the real thing, because Sophie Shohet does do a really good video on the dark side of imitation or replica designer luxury handbags. But that's off the subject. I'll link that link of that video down below. So you want to get a real one. So number 1, function. I used to just buy tote bag after tote bag, you know, for work, just to look cool, more of a bohemian look when I wanted a beach look or just slouchy look. This bag is extremely, number 1, great on function. I don't know how they designed this to be so great on function, but the way that this flatness, the way it bows out, everything. I remember the first time I saw this, I thought, it's so expensive and it's just one big gaping hole with one side pocket. Why is this worth over $1,000, right? But seriously, it is worth it because of the function, which I use this Neverfull bag every single day. I switch out. This I usually use in the winter months, and then this one I usually use starting in the hotter spring months and the summer months, just because of the color. I put a bag organizer in there, and it fits everything that I need every day for work. And I just think that I can always have a little bag with it for me to grab and go into a store or something. But for work, it's extremely good just to carry all that I need, and it's always where I need it. If I have work I need to do, I put it right by my laptop, you know, and I don't have to search for things. Files fit perfectly in this. This is the Neverfull in the GM size, and same thing in the MM size. I've never owned the PM size, so you guys can comment below whether you think that is really good for work as well. But I've only owned the MM and the GM. I right now don't own any MMs. I only own the GMs because I love the GM size. So number 2, first one was function. Number 2, cost. You may be thinking, there's no way I could ever own a Louis Vuitton, authentic Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. You can. Sure, if you have enough money, go to the website, go to a boutique. They're $1,470 US for the Neverfull GM size in either the monogram or the Damier Ebene prints. But seriously, I remember buying other designer handbags. These are all contemporary designers that range, you know, in tote bags. They can be about $350 up to $450, even $500. If you think about it, a Neverfull GM costs $1,470, which if I bought 3 different tote bags, which I have before in a year from different designers, but they just didn't quite work out well. But I've used this one tote bag for years and years and years. Like, I've used this one a straight 3 years straight, and this one 2 years straight. but I've only bought 2 tote bags in 3 years. I totally spent less money than if I bought a contemporary designer tote bag that wasn't as classic. So that brings me to the third point, is it's classic. So function is number 1, 2, cost, you're actually saving money, because I'm not buying tote bag after tote bag hoping it'll work out, because I feel bad buying a really expensive luxury designer brand. But really the function does validate the cost, because these are worth it. These are extremely well designed. And back to number 2 with the cost, if you go on pre-loved websites like fashionfile.com, I found these as low as $720, $710. So it's almost the cost of a contemporary luxury designer that's not going to stay in style forever like these bags do. So that brings me to the third thing, is the timelessness. How do you say it? Timelessness of these bags. These bags were designed to be timeless and classic, so that's why it's in their classic line. You just can't look bad using it. Even some of my bags that aren't classic, like the Louis Vuitton Batignolles, I'll link the little picture up there. That's the Louis Vuitton vertical Batignolles. It's starting to look a little dated, like even the little cell phone pocket in there is too small. Just something about it looks dated. These never look dated. So seriously, if you're thinking about getting a tote bag that's going to be function, cost effective, and timeless, you got it. Moving on to the fourth reason that you should and everyone can own a Louis Vuitton Neverfull is that they're comfortable. These are so lightweight. I've owned tote bags that are so heavy before I even put stuff in, and I'm like, no, it's really cute, it's gonna be okay, and it's never okay. I never reach for them. These are made out of canvas, and so they're super lightweight, and so whatever you put in here is what it's going to weigh. And I know that they're very sturdy because they can hold up to 300 pounds, and they're just light. They're super lightweight. And if you ever get a fake one, another reason, well, the best reason is that it's not good too, just because of the dark side of replica luxury designer handbags. But they're just lightweight, and the replica ones are usually heavy because they're not made out of good quality material. So on to the fourth reason that everyone can own a Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag is that it is very durable. I don't baby these bags at all, and the handles on the monogram and the Damier Azur, they just get softer and softer, and even my husband doesn't mind holding these because the leather gets so nice and soft. Even especially like on all the other monogram pieces from Louis Vuitton, the vachetta gets so nice and soft. Sure, it gets kind of black looking, because of the fingerprints and all the dirt with time, but that's just a story of the bag. It's not going to always stay new looking forever. So they are, number 4, very comfortable to use. And the final reason that you should and everyone can own a Neverfull is that it is very versatile. You can use it as a tote, and you can cinch it in. And this is why I like the GM size, because you can cinch this in, fling it over your shoulder, and it still looks great. I think in the MM size, on me being 5'5.5", when I cinch the sides in, it does look a little bit too square for my body, but this still looks kind of bohemian because it's still kind of big. Oh, and I almost forgot on number 4, these are fireproof. So totally cool. So I hope this is really useful, and I'm just encouraging everyone, this should be a staple in everyone's closet. And I'm not saying like you should go into debt to get one, but you can save. And instead of buying bag after contemporary designers whose tote bags are going to go out of style, go ahead and save and save and save, and maybe get a pre-loved one for $710. That's a lot, but if you think about it, some of the contemporary designer tote bags and handbags are that much, and within 2 years you're not going to want to use it because it's out of style. So I love talking about handbags. Put your comments below on what you think would be another maybe good reason to always own a Neverfull, because I'm sure I've forgotten some. And I appreciate you guys, and I will see you again in my next video.